Alright guys, we got Geto. That means it is time for yet another showcase. Is my boy fire or is he damned to the trash pits forever? Only moment to find out, right? So this guy is obviously like a debuffer damage hybrid unit. He can be a primary DPS or like a sub-stock 3 DPS. Doesn't matter too much, but this dude can crank out some very good numbers because of his ult. It scales with, well, his entire kit scales with curse energy. So the higher your curse energy is, the more debuff he's doing, the more damage he's doing, and all that good stuff, right? So when we're rocking this team, he's gonna be the primary DPS for it. We have Domain Gojo, the new GOAT, not quite LeBron, but the new GOAT in slot 1. We have Inumaki, bro. Low-key, this dude has been a gem for me. Like, I got him on that guaranteed SSR summon, right? And with the paid cubes, and at the time, I wanted Toji, I wanted, you know, green Teen Geto, but low-key, bro, this dude's very good, you know, for blue damage and debuffing. We have Kaido slot 3 to help facilitate the curse energy a little bit more. Seeing that Geto does get like 20 every turn, but the enemies can steal some, and I might want to use some for the other skills, right? Because they cost like 25 each, so always nice to have more. And Geto slot 4 and the GOAT LeBron in the back, so let's go. Alright guys, so in the battle, obviously we're going to get Domain Gojo's ult going as quickly as possible, so we better pray. Alright guys, right now, black flash light button so this dude can crit, because I won't lie, sometimes bro, he pisses me off by not critting, which means the ult takes longer and my runs die because I need my guys to, you know, live to a certain point. Gojo ult and we're chilling, but sometimes bro, that does not happen, which is very annoying. But let's go for a skill 2 now. I want to go for a skill 2 in the Inumaki as well, get the damage a little bit lower, as you can see there. Curse technique decrease to all enemies, which is, you know, pretty nice. We'll go for a skill 3 with Kaido with the memory, and I want to just skill... Oh, actually, let's see. 10%. I'll go to 100. Let's do this actually. Yeah, let's do a skill 3. Then I want to do a skill 2 on each of them, and then save my curse energy. So, looking pretty alright right now, can't lie boys, but we need the crits going. No crit Gojo. This dude's doing my head in, I can't lie, he actually is. Is there crit resistance or something? No? No crit resistance. Alright, I'm just getting unlucky. Alright, whatever. Alright, so, I'm gonna protect Geto this turn, and let's go for a skill 2 on this plague, you know, doctor looking guy right now. Okay, I saw a crit. Okay. We need more of those Gojo, bro. Keep them coming, please. Keep them coming. Alright. So now what do we got here? We got them targeting my boy Inumaki, which is not very nice at all. We'll go for another skill 3. Let's protect Inumaki this time, actually. And I'll go for a skill 2 on this dude now. And if Gojo gets crit, we can... Okay. Next turn, we should get Domain. I think. It looks very tight, but I think... But I'm pretty sure we will get it, okay? So, Kaido might actually die here, though, which isn't the end of the world. But let's actually save our curse energy here. Then next turn, we're going to get our ult with Geto, and it should be sweet, alright? So, let's see what happens. Gojo, please crit, okay? Should get ult. Alright. Okay. Perfect. Alright. This is the run, boys. Alright, so, what we're going to do, Domain... plus Inumaki, that's gonna not only increase Inumaki's damage, but also give our buffs to Geto pretty much exclusively, right? And we have 60 curse energy. The debuffs, I can't lie, could be a little bit better, but let's just test Geto's pure damage right now, right? So we're gonna go for a non-standard plus that, and low-key we should cook, in theory. On paper, we like decimated this, but we'll see what happens because Geto, he's not, you know, the best DPS in the game, obviously, but he's AoE, keep that in mind. So, the damage he's doing is applied to all enemies, alright? So, enough talking, let's see what he does, alright? So, we got a cop ult with Gojo and Inumaki first. Pretty cool, alright? Not the craziest damage, but for supports, they're doing their job. Let's see Geto now. Come on. Oh! I mean, it's alright, like... Oh no, I expected better. I can't lie, boys. I expected way better. Can't lie, but we're in the domain now. Geto will be pumping out higher numbers now because he does get buffs, obviously, with everything. So as you can see there, he's still doing pretty alright damage. I just thought it'd be a little bit higher, but Oh well, right, that's Geto for you. So that's obviously him like not fully maxed out either. His ult is like level 8, I think, because hey bro, Suguru is out next week. I'm not about to spend all my resources on Geto, you know what I mean? That's my boy Suguru, so that's one thing. And I don't know, I thought he'd do a little bit more, can't lie. I reckon he'll do better in like a sub-DPS role where he's supporting like a Gojo or someone like that. I don't even like expect to win here. We'll see what happens, but yeah, like the skill 2 is very nice, so I can't lie, but you need a curse energy, and Kaido is dead, so we're not gaining curse energy every turn, and that's just how it is sometimes, man, you know? Not everything goes that way in Phantom Parade, so as long as we can survive here, I think we're good. So we'll go for another Lapse Blue here. I want to go for a Smasher. Let's try to break this guy, actually. And then if we can stall towards maybe another Geto ult, honestly, Inumaki, it'll be pretty nice, I think. So we've broken one. That's pretty much perfect. I want to just do these 2 ults again, and we could obviously get high curse energy with Geto, but I don't want to risk dying. So let's just do these 2 and see what they can do without Geto's or Gojo's domain, right? So I do expect Geto to kill here. If he doesn't, very disappointed, but he should. Okay, yeah, easy. Alright, that's more like it, bro. So obviously he's building up them debuffs. I think he did have an active debuff on the Plague Doctor guy this time, so you can kind of see why it did a little bit more damage. But as long as Inumaki, or sorry, Yaga can survive one more turn, we can get the heal off, which will be very nice. But let's just see if it actually happens. Obviously, oh, why did I think it would happen, bro? Not in this game, but all right. Oofed. Not looking good, boys. I can't lie. But this is just a rundown of Geto as a DPS. Obviously, for some tower floors, he works. Other towers floors, not so much, right? So doesn't look like we're gonna kill here, but you know what? Sometimes that's alright, bro. So we'll take him into a more sub-DPS role next fight, I think. And I think we'll get a better indication of, you know, what he's like then. But we're not done yet. So Geto's about to kill. If it was higher level, he definitely would. Or like at least get a break off. But we're just not that privileged right now. And, you know, this stage relies more on break. So I might take him onto a different fight now. See you guys there. Alright guys, we're on 435. I reckon we can do a little bit more like damage here because the defense isn't as high, and this guy does stun a lot, so we need to get ult pretty quickly. But I reckon we'll be alright. Let's just see what happens again. So we'll start off with that, obviously, and blue is effective, so we should be eating decently good. And it's probably a bit easier too because it's a single target, meaning we can direct all our debuffs towards one target like easier, which will help with the overall damage definitely. So let's see how this goes. And crit Gojo, no crit, damn bro. Alright, Kaido is pretty much almost dead, which is kind of what we want actually. So let's keep on spamming these buffs, get a bit more debuffs going on from Geto, and so far it's looking pretty alright. I can't lie, we've got a crit with Gojo as well, very nice. Alright, damn. Alright, okay, not looking too bad so far. So I can now just keep on spamming that. Let's go for another smash it, I think. That's fine, and let's actually save our curse energy a bit here. Let's do a little melee attack, I like that. Alright, okay, next turn if Gojo can crit too, we get yet another domain. Very decently early, not the earliest, but it's alright. So, okay, that's gonna be curse energy damage, isn't it? So there's no point doing that now, but let's hope Kaido somehow survives that. If it doesn't, not the biggest deal, I don't think. So let's see what happens. Please. Okay, crit. Very nice. Good boy. Alright, and we got that too. More debuffs. Very nice. Okay. Perfect. Alright, we don't have ult yet, obviously, but this gives more time to build up our debuffs a little bit, which is nice. So let's just do that. And then I want to do one more of these. And he's going to get the curse energy next turn anyway. And low-key, this might be a nuke, boys. This actually might be very good. But the problem is, Inumaki, you know, he's gonna ruin Kaido's ult. So I think actually I'm gonna do the Inumaki this turn. Then I wanna stall that for one more turn, get one more of these off, and I think from here is gonna be perfect. Alright, so I think I'm doing this right, I think. But either way, we're going to do pretty nice, I think. So, as you can see, a lot of damage there. Like, a bit... See, it was 600k? You see, like, the debuffs, and they need to be built a little bit more. So, this is a way better example of how you use Geto effectively. On our single target, guys, we can kind of direct the debuffs a bit more directly, right? So, let's just do a double now. And I'm full expecting a kill here. Yep. Alright, let's see the damage, alright? Curse energy, boom. Come on, Geto, let's see, bro. Let's see what we got. Oh, 5.8. Not bad at all, Geto, bro. That's how you use him right there. None of that multi-target crap. 6 mil, 3, doesn't leave. There you go, bro. Alright, I'll do one more with Geto not as main DPS. I'll see you guys there. But so far, I'm very impressed. Alright, guys, a bit different now. We've got, obviously, the blue Gojo win. We could use like Marquee, but I'll make it a little bit more interesting. I reckon blue Gojo might be a little bit cooler to use, so we'll see how it goes. And I've got a healer in Marquee just in case, because we don't have the protection from Domain Gojo anymore, so we do need to have a little bit more survivability, but I reckon we'll be fine, honestly. Again, we just have to see what happens, so we'll start off with obviously Curse Energy in that, start off with more of those, and let's just go right to the debuffing, and let's just start buffing Gojo up too. And the co-op up with these two guys could be the most feeding family meal in generations, bro. Such see what happens. But already, like, I think I got very lucky in my first run because I didn't get, like, any stuns, but there's already 2 stuns. Damn! Okay, well, that just shows right there, bro, like, how seeded these runs are in terms of, like, how much, you know, RNG can just screw you, right? Because it's already going way worse for me now, but it's alright, Kato's gone, but hey, that's alright. So, I'm gonna heal... No. Smash. You and you. Alright, we can attack with Gojo. Things go, you know, south. But we do also have... Ooh, this is tough. I'll definitely get the break with these guys, but I want to utilize Inumaki's debuffs too, right? I can just do that. I can do that. And I want to try to break with you now. We're probably not going to break, but let's see what happens. Oh, we'll close. Okay, as long as there's no... Okay, easy. Okay, that's all good. Alright. I want to save it for a turn now. Let's go for another Pride, and we'll do another buff. Then next turn, we have to ult. We have to ult next turn. So Geto will be on the max curse energy too. This is actually looking very nice right now, bro. I can't lie. Okay. No stuns, please. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. This probably kill as well. But... Okay. Do that. Is this even going to debuff anything? No. Okay. We might not even need Gojo's ult, actually. But let's just do it anyway. Or should I debuff then? Oh, well, either way, it won't even matter, so we might as well just do that. So, alright, let's see how the dual Gojo goes. Alongside Inumaki and Geto. We don't kill with Geto anyway. Surprising, actually. Let's see what the difference is between, you know, Domain Gojo versus non-Domain Gojo. Because obviously, he makes everyone look better, right? Okay, 2.7. Alright, so it's basically minus the 300% you get from Domain Gojo. Or like the 240 I would have got. Damn. Alright, let's see Gojo now. He's definitely going to kill. Come on, Gojo. Show me what you're capable of, bro. This dude's the OG GOAT, low-key. Oh, he's never put a foot wrong in his life, mate. He's my baby, Blue Gojo. I'm sorry. Like, when he gets his SP buff, he's gonna be back on top. But, alright, so as a main DPS, tick. Sub-DPS, tick. Take a bow for my boy Geto. Yeah, actually... Round of applause for my boy Geto. He's been very good for me, I can't lie. Very nice. So if you guys enjoyed, be sure to black flash that button for content. Actually, Uzumaki that like button for content. And I'll see you guys next time. Also, sub 500. Gojo's gone soon, so if you guys want that skin, better hurry up. But that's all today's video. See you guys later. Peace.